How about now? There we go. Okay, looks like it's working. All right, you guys. Well, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation. The class is for beginning and intermediate students. Okay. The first story we're going to take a look at is entitled "Blue Nail Polish." All right, and the link is here in the Verbling chat box as well as the Google chat box. Very nice. So let's see who we have in class first. Hi there, Victor. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Are you hearing me through the? Does it sound like I normally sound, or does it sound like I'm coming through the computer?
Everything is okay, I think, yeah.
Okay. Let me see something. Because I hear you on my other speakers. Okay. How about now, Victor? Can you hear me? Okay.
It's the same, okay.
All right. Yeah. I might need to leave and then come right back in. We'll see if that helps out. Oksana, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
I'm too.
Okay. How about Amparo? Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing well.
Very good. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna refresh my page and then come back in and see if I can fix my speakers because it's not working properly. Okay. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Let's try that out. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes, we can.
All right.
Yes.
Now I hear you in my headphones. Okay. Cool. All right. Much better. Let's see. We also have Nader in class. How you doing, Nader?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you. And how about, let's see, I think it's Carlos.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Carlos. I'm doing well, thank you. Carlos, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico. All right, great. Good to have you here. Okay, you guys, the first link is in the Verbling chat box. Go ahead and open that up if you want to, or you can follow along here on the screen, okay? Amparo, we are going to start off with you. Okay, give me 1 second as I share the screen. Okay, here we go. So Amparo, let me have you read from Mike Made. Finish this paragraph and read down to "for a surly scowl," please.
Mike made the mistake of poking fun at her nail polish right after she had painted an extra thick coat of sparkly robin's egg blue on her thumb and pointer fingers. Molly slugged Finn and left him with tears and glitter and sky-colored nail paint smeared on his face. She smiled all the way to the principal's office from recess. Until she realized that she'd forgotten the bottle of polish outside, just in time for Dr. Slater to let her in. Her face had fallen into a frown the adults mistook for a surly scold.
Okay, all right. Let's try that last word instead of scowled. Okay, end on an L. Scowl.
Scowl.
Okay, one more time. Scowl.
Scowl.
There you go. Good. Our next one here is frown instead of frowned. Okay, end on an N sound here. So, have fallen into a frown, the adults mistook.
Her face had fallen into a frown the adults mistook.
There you go. Good. Okay. This word here is pronounced recess instead of recess. It's recess.
Okay, recess.
Okay, very nice. And our last one is going to be the long E sound. She'd. Try that.
She'd.
Okay, so right after she'd painted.
Right after she'd painted.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Oksana.
Okay.
Okay, Oksana, please read from really. Okay, finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to just liked to talk, please.
Really, she was just disappointed to have lost her first piece of makeup. Brand new, plus she hadn't finished painting her right hand. She realized it was grounds for expulsion, but from the way that the dog and the Reese's eight were saying it seemed more like a threat than a consequence. I don't know. The message was feel guilty, feel scared, and she did indeed feel both. Still, she somehow felt that she wouldn't be kicked out of school forever. Adults just like to talk.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word wouldn't. Instead of woo, it's wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
There you go.
Wouldn't.
Okay,
Wouldn't.
so she wouldn't be kicked out. She wouldn't be kicked out.
She wouldn't be kicked out.
There you go. That's good. This word here that you were attempting is pronounced consequence. Consequence.
Consequence.
Okay.
Consequence.
There you go. Next up, we have the word threat. Instead of threat, it's threat.
Threat.
Okay, very nice. Next up is, all right, is the word we're saying. Okay, so instead of we're, okay, it's we're. We're saying it. We're saying it.
We're saying it.
Okay, very good. Next, we have the word finished right here. Give me a short I instead of fini. It's finished.
Finished. Finished.
All right, there you go. And our last one here is she was just disappointed. She was just disappointed.
She was just disappointed.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty, let's go to Carlos.
Yep.
Okay, Carlos, please read from Talk to Me. Finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to suspect. Okay, so the paint on the suspect, please.
Okay. Talk to me, Molly. Dr. Slater began, nodding at the same time to the door, motioning the Reese's ID out of the room. What happened? Molly thought for a moment, still standing, and noticed a change in Dr. Slater's tone. She looked at the smudges on the fingers she's curled into a fist. They were marked with tiny, shiny blue blotches, and she remembers Mike's cheek. It was an easy mystery. The paint on the victim matched the paint on the suspect.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the paint on the victim matched. The paint on the victim matched.
The paint on the victim matched.
Okay, now add a T sound here. So you're ending the word right there. You're saying match. but we have an ED right here. The ED sounds like a T, so it's matched. Matched.
Matched.
Good, one more time. Matched.
Matched.
Good, good. Okay.
Okay.
Next up, we have the word tiny, shiny. Tiny, shiny.
Tiny, shiny.
All right, very nice. Next up is the word smudges. Instead of smooges, it's smudges.
Smudges.
Okay, very good. Next, we have the word looked instead of looked. Okay, this ed is a T, so it's looked.
Looked.
Okay, very good. Next is the word noticed with a T at the end. Instead of noticed, noticed.
Noticed.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word aid. The E at the end of this word is not pronounced. So instead of aire, it's aid. Aid.
Aid.
Okay, good. Next is the word began instead of began. Okay, it's began.
Okay. Began.
Good, good. And the last word here is the word talk. Instead of talk, the L is silent. We do not pronounce it. So instead of talk to me, the L is not pronounced. We say talk to me.
Talk. Talk to me.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to, let's see here. David? Hi, David. David, your microphone is muted.
Hi, teacher.
There we go. Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. David, please continue from if she'd been. Okay, finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to here where it says wanted. Okay, piece of makeup she wanted. Please.
Okay. If she'd been the bad guy in a book, thought there would have been a whole lot more investigation. Today, some actuality witnessed her crime, and thus her history was pretty boring. I just got this nail polish. Molly began and wiggled her way into the chair in front of Dr. Slater's desk. It smelled like perfume. That was the next piece of makeup she wanted.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word perfume. The E at the end of the word is not pronounced. So instead of perfume, it's perfume.
Perfume.
Okay, good. Next is the ED ending on the word smelled. Instead of smelled, the E is silent. We say smelled.
Smell.
Okay, give me a D at the end of the word. You stopped right at the L. Okay, there's still an ED here. The word is smelled.
Smelled.
Okay, give me a D. Smelled.
Smelled.
Okay, all right, we're getting closer. The D was really, really soft, though. Okay, let's go to the word got right here. Instead of goat, it's got.
Got.
All right, very nice. Okay, our next word is the word story. Now here you changed the word and you said history. Okay, there's no H or I there. The word here is story. Her story was pretty boring. Try that.
Her story was pretty boring.
Okay, all right. Try boring one more time. Instead of boring, it's boring. Boring.
Boring.
All right.
Her story was pretty boring.
Okay. Very good. Next, we have the word actually instead of actuality. It's actually. Actually.
Actually.
All right. Good. And
Teacher, and
yes.
witness it?
What's that?
Witness it? Actually witness it?
Actually witnessed.
Witness?
Yeah, with the T sound there.
Okay.
Actually witnessed.
Okay. Actually witness.
Okay.
Thanks,
Here we
teacher.
have the word. Here we have the word would instead of would.
Would.
The L is silent. Would.
Would.
Okay. Good. And your last word is the word though instead of though. The G and the H do not make a sound. The word is though.
So.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Okay, let's continue here with, let's see, Nader?
Yes.
All right, Nader, let's have you continue from Cole gave it. Okay, finish this paragraph. Read this next one. And come down to here where it says, she said, please.
Cole give it to me. She's my babysitter. Because I didn't have any and she had extra and brought over a whole bag of it this weekend. Dr. Slater nodded, but Molly could tell he didn't care. She cut him off as he opened his mouth, continuing before he could impatiently urge her on. It's the best color in the whole bag, and I just wanted to bring it to school because it's pretty. I was saving it for recess. I thought my nails could dry better in the sun.
Okay, good.
She said.
Okay, good. Nice job. All right, let's take a look here. Let's go to here, urge instead of urge. Okay, the U-R is an E-R sound. Urge her on. Urge her on.
Urge her on.
Okay, very nice job. All right, and let's go to the word brought right here instead of brot. Okay, or brot. It's an ah sound. Brought. Okay, very good. And our last one here is extra. She had extra.
She had extra. Extra.
Good, there you go. Excellent, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Ricardo.
Hi, Chad.
Hi there, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. All right, Ricardo, let's have you read from not a bad idea down to on my fingers I got mad, please.
Okay. Not a bad idea, Molly, but what provoked you to hit Mike? Hit Mike? Dr. Slater was tired of waiting for an explanation. Molly could tell and wondered why he had wasted so much time talking to her when she first came into his office. Then, he made fun of me, she began. He picked up the bottle when I had the cap off and said he was going to dump it all into the sand. He said it was a stupid color, and that it looked ugly on my fingers. I got mad.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's try that last word. Give me a good D instead of math. Okay, pull the tongue back. It's mad. I got mad.
I got mad.
There you go. That's it. Okay, let's connect this T to the U right here. So it looked ugly. It looked ugly.
It looked ugly.
Good. One more time. It looked ugly.
It looked ugly.
Great, great. Okay, let's try. Okay. Okay, all right. So yes, we're going to try to dump it all. Okay, so here, to dump it all into the sand. To dump it all into the sand.
To dump it all into the sand.
There you go. Yeah. One more time. To dump
Okay.
it all into the sand.
To dump it all into the sand.
That's it. Good. Good. All right. Right here, this is going to be off. Okay. Instead of oof. Okay. So the cap off. The cap off.
The cap off.
Okay. Good. Next is okay off. The name is Molly instead of Molly. It's Molly.
Molly.
Okay, good. Here, give me a good R. Tired. Tired.
Tired.
Okay, very good. And our last one here is, yes, but what. So here you said but what. Okay, so this T cannot be a flap T because the
Okay.
W, okay, is not considered a value. So we're going to, a vowel. So it's but what. But what provoked. Try that.
Okay. But what provoked?
Good, good. One more time. But what provoked.
But what provoked?
Great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Chad.
No problem. All right, let's go to Victor.
Okay.
All right, Victor, please continue from the end. Finish this this paragraph and read down to here where it says wrong to have them, please.
The end, she thought, trying not to cry as she suddenly felt all the frustration of the situation again. Dr. Slater crossed his arms. Okay, I can see that you would get angry over that. It wasn't nice of him to say those things or threaten to spill the nail polish. But Molly, there's a difference between feeling angry and acting angry. And most of the time, it's not okay to act angry. It is always okay to feel angry. Those feelings are yours, and you aren't wrong to have them.
Great, great, nice job. All right, let's take a look at the word angry. So you're bouncing between the pronunciation and an incorrect pronunciation. Okay, so instead of angry, okay, it's always going to be angry, angry.
Angry.
One more time, angry.
Angry.
Great, great. Next is the word threaten. Okay, give me a good THR instead of threaten. It's threaten.
Threaten.
There you go. One more time. Threaten.
Threaten.
Excellent job. Okay. Now, last one here is going to be felt all the frustration. So she suddenly. So from right here, she suddenly felt all the frustration.
She suddenly felt all the frustration.
Yeah, connect that T to the word all. Felt all. She suddenly felt all the frustration.
She suddenly felt all the frustration.
That's it. Great job. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
All right. Okay, let's go back up to the top here with Amparo. All right, Amparo, please read from it is okay. Finish here and read down to here. Enough to go sledding. So, or not snowing enough to go sledding, please. Sledding.
Okay. It is always okay to feel angry. Those feelings are yours, and you aren't wrong to have them. But in most places, like school, you have to learn not to act on them. Dr. Slater made sense. Molly listened and listened again, turning the words over in her head. At home, she swallowed her anger like a lump in a milkshake, because her parents told her that it made no sense to be angry about having a little brother, or running out of cereal, or it not snowing enough to go sledding.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at two parts. Okay, give me a good K sound here. So this is milkshake,
Milkshake.
right there in the middle. One more time, milkshake.
Milkshake.
Okay, very good. Okay, the only other word is the word listening. And, or sorry, not is it listen? What did I write down?
Listened
Listened.
and
Yeah,
listened.
yeah, listened. Short I sounds. Molly listened and listened again.
Molly listened and listened again.
That's it. Okay, great. Yeah, everything else was good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that is nope. We still have more. And the story goes on. Oksana, you are next.
Okay.
Please read from today was the first time. Finish the paragraph and read to the bottom of the page. Figure something out, please.
Today was the first time she'd forgotten to swallow the filling. She looked again at her fingernails. I don't know what Mike's parents are going to say about this, Molly. Dr. Slater tapped a finger on his desk. Sometimes people get very upset when flights happened. School fights happened, and the school will need to follow through accordingly. We are going to talk with his parents and with yours to try to figure something out.
All right, very good job. Really nice. Let's take a look here. So I only really have two parts here. Nice job with accordingly. Okay, that was a nice big one. And for working through here. Okay. So I want to work on the pronunciation of the word with instead of weeth. Okay, we're going to say talk with his parents and with yours. Try that.
Talk with his parents and with yours.
Okay, one more time. So instead of weeth, it's with.
With.
There you go. Talk with his parents and with yours.
Talk with his parents and with yours.
Okay, that's pretty good. Still have a little bit of work to do on that short I sound, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay. Now the only other part is here. Okay. So the ed was not the issue. You said that just fine. Your vowel sound on looked was really good. Okay. But instead of saying again and fingernails, okay, it's she looked again at her fingernails. Try that.
She looked again at her fingernails.
Okay, very good. Nice job with those vowels. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to our next page. All right, next is Carlos. All right, Carlos, please read from Molly nodded.
Yep.
Okay, finish here and come down to thought it was funny, please.
Okay. Molly Doddy, why don't you wait out in the hallway for a moment while I talk to Mike? It was a good suggestion. Molly was tired, and there were butterflies in her stomach. Dr. Slater opened his door, and Molly shuffled out past the reception desk and through on another doorway to the hall. There was Mike. He stood against a cubby next to the office. His face still had blue on it, and Molly had to call to this geese aloud. But Mike could tell she thought it was funny.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at that last part here. So, Mike could tell she thought. Try that. Mike could tell she thought.
Mike could tell she thought.
Okay, so instead of thought, it's an ah sound only. Thought.
Thought.
Good, one more time. Mike could tell she thought.
Mike could tell she thought.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go to disguise a laugh. To disguise a laugh.
To disguise a laugh.
Okay, very nice. Here we have the word cubby instead of kubi. It's cubby.
Cubby.
Okay, very nice. Next up is, all right, the word haul. Right here, instead of how, okay, pronounce an L. Touch the top of your tongue with your mouth. Ooh, haul.
Haul.
Okay, one more time. Haul.
Haul.
Okay, very good. Next up is, okay, so this is opened right here. Right here. Opened. Try that.
Yep. Open.
Okay, one more time. Opened.
Opened.
All right, very good. Let's go to, okay, the word stomach. Okay, instead of stomach, the ch there at the end makes a K sound. Stomach.
Stomach.
Okay, very good. Very good. And our last one here is, let's see, suggestion. Okay.
Suggestion.
Yep, let's try that one. So it's suggest instead of suggestion. Okay, suggestion. Suggestion. Try that.
Suggestion.
Okay, sugge. So it's a J sound like job. Suggestion.
Okay, suggestion.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Okay, good. Let's go to David.
Yes, teacher.
All right, David. Go ahead and read from Molly looked around. Okay, down to shoulders drop. And then read down to here where it says she'd forgotten. She'd forgotten outside, please.
Okay, teacher. Molly looked around. There were no teachers to be seen. You are jerk, they said almost at the same time. Mike stood up straight. I know, he said, which surprised Molly. Her shoulders dropped. Mike lifted a fist. Molly clenched her teeth, expecting payback. But then he opened his hand. I didn't want you to lose this, he said, and handed her the bottle of nail polish she'd forgotten outside.
Okay, all right. Try that last word one more time. Instead of outside, it's outside. The stress is on the end. Outside.
Outside.
Okay, good. Next up is forgotten. Forgotten.
Forgotten.
All right, very good. Next, we have the word said instead of said. Okay, it's a short E sound. Said.
Said.
Okay, good. Next is the word lose instead of thus. Okay, it's an oo. Lose.
Lose.
Okay, good. Next up is, all right, so we're going to go to Mike lifted. Mike lifted a fist. Mike lifted.
Mike lifted.
All right, very nice. Next is, okay, the word stood. Right here, instead of stood, okay, it's stood. Mike stood up straight. Mike stood up straight.
Mike stood straight.
Okay, so with stood here, instead of stood, take off the in front. Mike stood. Mike stood up straight.
Mike stood up straight.
That's good. Nice job with the S. Now remember, this E is silent. We do not pronounce the E.
Mike stood up straight.
Good, good. Okay, and last one here is the word seen. Okay, right here. Okay, instead of zine, okay, give me an unvoiced S. This is seen.
Seen.
Okay, all right, nice job, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. All right, so outside. Okay, next up is Nader.
Yes.
All right, Nader, please read from She Picked It Up, okay, down to the end, and then we'll switch over to another story, okay? Go ahead.
She picked it up with her She picked it up with her fingertips and turned her head as Mike walked inside the office door. She felt angry again, like he was trying to be a suck-up, trying to act all nice to get sympathy, but she didn't throw a punch this time. Instead, she twisted the cap off of the nail polish and finished the fingers on her right hand.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's go to two parts here. So this is she twisted the cap off. Instead of oof, off. She twisted the cap off.
She twisted the cap off.
Okay, very good. And the only other one here, I believe it's turned, but let's see. Yep. Okay, this one here, instead of turned, okay, it's ed. Ed will be a D sound, so this is turned her head.
Turned her head.
Great, great. Okay, let's go to our next story, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay, our next story is this while we're switching about. Okay, there is the link. Okay. Okay, so let's see here, Nader. Let's have you read just a bit more because you were lacking a little bit on this last one. Okay, go ahead and read from I'm a hard-nosed reporter down to fill them on time, or file them on time. Try that.
Okay. I'm a hard-nosed reporter. I ask all the tough questions. I intimidate crooks. I warm over the coldest sources. I get the impossible interviews. My stories are gripping, and to my editor's delight, I always file them on time.
Very good, very good. Nice job with your R's, especially on like gripping here. Okay, that sounded awesome. Okay, let's try this part here. I warm over. Try that.
I warm over.
Great, great. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Ricardo.
Yep.
All right, Ricardo, please read from My Name Is. Finish this paragraph. and read down to, let's see here. Read down to Egypt or Ohio, please.
Okay. My name is Oliver Acton, and I'm a fourth-grade journalist with the Mars Hill Elementary School paper. It all started back in the second grade. Mom used to read a newspaper aloud at the breakfast table. All the stories that weren't too sad or scary, so I could learn something about the world before I went to school to learn other things. Sometimes I got so into listening that I forgot about my cereal. Some of the stories were big, about things happening in places really far away, like Egypt or Ohio.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Good job with your pronunciation here. Forgot about my cereal. That sounded awesome. Okay. And let's go to, where are you at? Breakfast right here. Instead of breakfast, it's breakfast, breakfast table.
Breakfast table.
Good, good. Yeah, everything else sounded great.
Oh, well,
Really? Yeah, nice job.
thank you,
You
Chad.
did well with your THs. Your R's are sounding really good. Okay, just a
Cool.
couple of those vowel sounds is all. Okay, nice job.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's go to Victor.
Okay.
All right, Victor, please read from Other Times. Finish this paragraph. Read here. And read down to here where it says, write my own stories, please.
Other times, the stories were about my hometown, depending on what section Mom read from. I'd always I'd always ask who wrote the story when Mom finished reading one. A reporter, she'd say, and I'd ask again. I know, but who was it? And she'd squint her eyes and make a joke like she couldn't read the name. And then she'd tell me it was George Limerick or Sharon Newry or Sidney Alexander or Blaine Whiting. And I wondered who those people were and how they got their jobs. And I decided to write my own stories.
Okay, great job. Really good job, especially with these names. Okay, yeah, you nailed the names. Those were names can always be a little challenging.
Those are a real famous name or it's just for example?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they may just be examples. Yeah, but no, you pronounced them well. Okay, George Limerick, Sharon Newry, Sidney Alexander, and Blaine Whiting. Yeah, it was good. Okay, let's go to one part is all. Okay, and we're not practicing pronunciation, we're practicing intonation. Okay, so here at the end you said read from, and you pushed up on the word from. Okay, so what we want to do is say depending on what section Mom read from. Try that.
Depending on what section Mom read from.
Good, one more time.
Depending on what section Mom read from.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Yeah, everything else was sounding really good. Excellent.
Thank you very much, Chad.
No problem. Where they got the jobs and stories. Okay, next up is, all right, here, Amparo.
Yep.
Okay, Amparo, please read from at first. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to here. So it's going to be making, instead of making them up, please.
At first, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just made up lots of fake news. I wrote in crayon on white paper and drew lines for columns. And when I showed it to my mom, she laughed and said, "How cute." When I got mad at her for saying my newspaper was cute, She explained to me that news was true and that I needed to write about real things. That was back in the second grade. I've practiced a lot since then, and I know how to find stories instead of making them up.
Okay, very good. Let's try those last words here. So this is
Making them
instead of
up.
making them up.
Instead of making them up.
Good, good, just like that. Okay. All right. Next is the word explain. So here, where did you go? All right, right here. Okay. So instead of explained, okay, she explained to me.
She explained to me.
Good. One more time. She explained to me.
She explained to me.
Very good. And our last one is crayon. Okay. Crayon. Crayon.
Crayon.
Good. Good. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you. Them up. Okay. All right. Next up is Oksana.
Okay.
Okay, Oksana, please read from I can spell better. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to this comment where it says kickball game, please.
I can spell better too. When I started out, I was just writing little things at home about the bird that met its demise at the teeth of my cat, Jasper of the tragedy of the flowers, when every single one of Mom's paper white bulbs got washed out in a storm. Mom stood in the mud when the rain stopped crying. When I turned 8, I started writing articles during class, usually about something that happened at recess, like the amazing game-winning home run Karen Madison made during a kickball game.
Okay, very nice. Let's try the short I in the word kickball instead of kickball. It's kickball game.
Kickball game.
Okay, good. Next is the word happened. Okay, instead of happened. Try that.
Happened.
Very good. Let's see here. Next is the word during instead of during. It's during.
During.
All right, good. Okay, let's practice the S here. So instead of out in a storm, it's st. Out in a storm.
Out in a storm.
Great, great, good job. And this word here is pronounced bulbs. Bulbs.
Bulbs.
Awesome. That was really good. Try that one more time. Bulbs.
Bulbs.
Good. Good. Nice job. Thank you, Oksana.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, right here. Okie dokie. Let's go to Carlos, I believe. Yep.
Yep. Yes.
All right, Carlos. Please read from when she was always. Okay. Finish this paragraph. This one as well. And let's see here. Let me have you read down to here where it says I want you to do that, please.
Okay. When she was always the last person picked to be on teams because she's teeny and really quiet. My teacher caught me doing it instead of classwork one afternoon and sent to me the principal's office, but I didn't get in trouble there. Oliver, you've got talent, Dr. Reed told me, and better yet, you've found something you really like to do. Yes, ma'am. I do really like to tell stories, but I like telling real ones. And that great Oliver, I want you to do that.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's practice some T sounds here. Okay. But I like telling. So telling here instead of saying telling. Okay.
Yep.
Move the tongue back just a bit. It's telling.
Telling,
There you go. One more time. Telling.
telling,
Good, good. Next up, we have the word something right here instead of something. Okay, thing, something.
something,
Okay, very nice. Next is the word sent. Okay, so here you said, and sent to me the principal's office. Okay, this is going to be, and sent me to the principal's office.
and send to me to the principal's office.
Okay, now you don't want to end that T sound saying sent to me. It's sent me to. Try that.
Okay, send me to,
Good, one more time. And sent me to the principal's office.
send me to the principal's office.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word tiny. Tiny. Try that.
Tiny,
Okay, good. And okay, we have picked. Picked.
picked,
Okay, good. And person. So here you are pronouncing that S like a Z, saying person. It's person.
person.
Great, great. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do that. Okay. All right, next up is David.
Yes, teacher.
All right, David, please read from You Just Can't Do. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to become a welcome new voice. Try that.
Okay. You just can't do it in class when you're supposed to be paying attention. As she cleared her throat and reached for the stack of papers on her windowsill. But in want you to keep writing, and I think you'd be perfect for this. That's when I found out that my school had a newspaper. It's mostly writing for the put together by the fifth graders. Dr. Reed said, but I think you'd be a welcome new voice.
Okay. All right. Very nice. All right. Let's go to the word ridden. So this word here. Okay. Now the rule, okay, is if we have an E and an N right after the T, okay, we have to say written or written. Okay. So let's
Reading.
So instead of ridden, okay, no D sound. It's T, written. Okay. It's mostly written.
Is mostly reading.
Okay, give me a T instead of rid. No D. T. Written.
Written.
Good, good. Okay. The thing is that after the T, if you have a vowel and an E or an N, you cannot say rid. It's writ. Okay, so it's mostly written.
It's mostly written.
Good, good. Next up is the word you'd. Let's see here. Okay, right here. Instead of Jude, Okay, give me a good Y sound here. E-oo, you, you'd be. You'd be perfect for this.
You'd be perfect for this.
Okay, so instead of jute, it's E-oo, you. You'd be perfect for this.
You'd be perfect for this.
Okay, good. Next is, all right, the word windowsill.
Windowsill.
There we go. Okay, so instead of seal, okay, give me short eyes. Windowsill.
Windowsill.
There you go. Good. All right, and our last one here is, I believe it's cleared. Okay, so here this is, she cleared her throat and reached for a stack of papers. Okay, so here we have cleared instead of cleared, and this is reached instead of reached. So she cleared her throat and reached for a stack of papers. Try that.
She cleared her throat and reached for the stack of papers.
Okay, so this is going to be for a stack instead of the, for a stack of papers.
For a stack of papers.
Okay, good. And this word here, this is reached with the T sound at the end. Reached.
Reached.
Okay, one more time. Give me a T there. Reached.
Reached.
Okay, almost. So you're stopping right here at the CH. It's reach. Reached.
Reached. Reached.
Okay, almost. So what's going on is you're pronouncing a Spanish T. You're saying t, and so that's why I can't hear it. So the T is t, 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 reach. T.
Reached.
Okay.
Reached.
All right, give me a T sound like t, two. Try that.
To. Reached. Reached.
Okay.
Reached.
It's a t, t like two. So reach. T.
Reached.
There you go. That's better. Okay, one more time. Reached.
Reached.
Okay. All right. That's pretty close. Okay. The key though to the T sound is that you cannot touch your tongue to your teeth. Okay. That pronounces a soft T. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for coming into class. It was great having you here. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.